Welcome to this Webex Contact Center demo. My name is Aki McDowell, and I will be your presenter today. I am a network engineer at UNDSL, and what I hope to complete in this demo is to showcase to you the many features of Webex Contact Center. To begin, Webex Contact Center is a contact center solution that is cloud-based, and it also allows omni-channel communications between agents and customers. These channels include voice, email, AI chatbots, and social media chats. So that being said, I would like to delve straight into the demo and showcase to you, one, the agent's desktop, which I have on my screen right now, and then we'll also take a look at how customers can reach the agents and vice versa. I would also like to note for this demo, we are using Cisco Cloud, which is a sandbox, and some features may be unavailable and some features may not work correctly due to the sandbox environment. So please bear with me in this demo. By starting off here, I would like to showcase the available state here. This here is the state that an agent could put themselves in to be able to receive calls, emails, chat, messages, and they can also put themselves in a break, busy, internal work, whatever state that is. And these states here basically enables the agent to not have these requests come to them, right? As you can see here, there's a timer. This timer restarts depending on if the agent changes their state, and then it will increment from there. This is all because everything that has taken place on this system is reported on a system external to this. We shall go and take a look at the reports after, but I would like you to note everything that is done is recorded in some form of reports. Once an agent is in these states outside of available, they will not be able to receive any requests. An agent also are able to look at their status, and in their status they would see name, the team that they are part of, their number, the channel capacity. They would have the ability to switch the mode of their desktop, whether it be dark mode, light mode, and they would also be able to look at the shortcut keys that they could use to navigate through the desktop. To go more into channel capacities, this basically shows how much of a request an agent can accept at a time. So you see blended here, this meaning an agent can accept more than one request from different channels simultaneously. Now obviously voice, an agent can only accept one at a time. If it's chat via the email, the chatbot, an agent can accept up to 3. Social and email, same thing, up to 3. And even though a request comes in, let's say via the website, chat and email, and also a Webex, a WhatsApp message, the agent can accept all 3 of them simultaneously. But the max number would be 3. An agent also has the ability to go into their notification center and see what new notifications they may have. They have the ability to call out from here without the need of leaving this desktop. The agent also has the ability to access their Webex, host meetings, chat with other staff members, connect to an external device. An agent also will be able to go into their statistics, and from here the agent will be able to tell what their performance is like. So they can take a look at their historic event, they can take a look at their real-time stats, they can also take a look at the stats for the team, they could even take a look at stats for the queue that they are in. And all that can be seen here. When we click more tabs, you can see the different stats that can be viewed. Looking at this agent stats chart, you can see that it's a very, very appealing to the eye, right? You can see total contacts handled, right? We can see what channels you handle them from, whether it be from chat, whether it be from email, right? They also have this graph here where they can see chat, email, social, telephony, initial log time, final log out, right? Date, obviously, contacts handled, average handle time, average wrap-up time, and so forth. Now, something to note, when we see wrap-up time, this basically means that at the end of every session, an agent can assign a wrap-up reason. A wrap-up reason being a summarized phrase statement that was pre-configured that would describe that said session. So for example, if me, the agent, was having a conversation with a customer and the customer was irate, they were complaining, at the end of that session, I could tag a wrap-up reason, customer complaint. When pulling reports or me, the agent, looking at the history, I could see the wrap-up reason, customer complaint, and know, okay, at this point in time, this customer was not happy and they were complaining. So I have a basic idea of what, that conversation was about. So it's a really powerful tool. An agent can also look at their tasks and they can also see their historic conversations. So here we have all, but we could get even granular into calls, chat, and with this we see the wrap-up reasons that were assigned, customer issue, the start time, the duration that is, sorry, and the start time of these conversations. We have for social media as well. The wrap-up time for the wrap-up reason for this was sale. The duration was 5 minutes, 24 seconds, and it started at 2:45 p.m. We could also see for emails what conversations were held. Now I will show you a demo website that we created and show how we integrated Webex Contact Center's chatbot and the ability to send emails from the website. The website we'll be using in this demo is Unitrust Corporation's website. And no worries, this is not the live website. When we click this tab, here we can see the incorporation of Webex Contact Center that allows the customer to reach the agent either by call or via email. This, I would like to add, is highly customizable. So if the customer decides they do not want to see need help, you would like to have something else placed here, it can be done. There can be a different picture. As you can see, this is me. We can change the wording as well. We could add options here. We could take away options here. Everything depending on what the organization would like to see on their website. So for this demo, I will send an email to the agent. As you can see here, I already have a pre-configured email set in all the boxes that would have been seen by the customer. So I'll just press send, and there I've completed sending an email as a customer. In a little bit, we should see that email coming. And there it is, right on time, on the agent's desktop. The agent will be able to see the customer name, email, and the queue that email came in from. As you can see, this is the timer going here. That is basically how long it takes for you to answer this email. So we're going to go ahead and accept this email. And as we accept this email, one, we're able to see history. So as you can see here, we have received, sent, received, received. These were basically emails that were sent before from this customer. And also we can see my Outlook receiving an email from the system stating, hello, welcome to Cumulus, Akil McDowell. We got your email. One of our agents will be in touch with you as soon as they can. Great stuff, automated. Now the agent has the ability to either transfer this email to another agent if this agent decides that, okay, he cannot, and he or she, that is, cannot answer this email or be of any assistance, or he or she can reply. If we reply, we can say, yes, we can assist, and we send that email to the customer. So whilst that email is being sent to the customer, we can see here that we have a contact history, we have a customer journey. And in that contact history, we can also see the different wrap-up reasons, time, and also channels that this said customer has used to contact us, right? We can see here you used email, we can see you used chat, right? And we also see the wrap-up reason at this point in time, on this date, at this time, they had a support issue. Before that, they had a finance support. And before that, they had a customer issue. And you could pretty much understand how this thing works. So now that we have sent our email to the customer will receive that email on their end, and then they themselves now will be able to reply, and then we can start engaging each other via emails. Now I'm going to show you how we are able to chat with the customer via the chatbot. And here we go. I have received the email from the agent as the customer. Yes, we can assist. Right? So now I'm going to leave this up. As you can see, the timer is going up. So this basically indicates that this session is live. We are engaged with the customer via the email, right? And this too will be recorded in reports. Now we're going to go into the website again. And from the website, we're going to engage the agent via the chatbot. But before we do so, we're going to actually have a little conversation with the AI, and then we were going to try and have the AI transfer us to the agent. So when we start our new conversation, the AI would basically ask for certain information first. Right? It asks for our name, our email, what type of support we would like, whether it be live agent or self-service. Now note, if we choose live agent, the system will send us straight to the agent. But for in this case, we're going to choose self-service first, just to showcase the AI chatbot. And then we have the ability to choose what language we would like to use. I would like to stress again, all these things that we are seeing here are customizable, and according to what the organization requires, we can change it where the system does not ask any questions before, or the system asks different questions when a customer tries to engage the chatbot. So now we have our first message. Hello, welcome to Cumulus. My name is Nimbus and I will be your assistant. How can I help you? Again, this is only for the demo. This can be changed according to what the organization would like to be said when a customer enters into the system. So I'm going to engage the AI. I'm going to engage the system. And now the system replies, okay, I can help with finance questions. Tell me your question. You can also say, may I chat with an expert to reach a customer service representative. But we don't want to reach the representative just yet. We're going to chat a little more again with the AI. So I'm going to ask one more question. And here the AI is able to answer me as well. Now, the more customers interact with your AI chatbot, it has a database that it continues learning. And then now it would be able to better answer. And, it becomes smarter, and your system, it becomes way better experience for the customer. So now we're going to engage the agent. Now the system will transfer us to an agent. As you can see, we, the agent, received the request. We see the customer name, email, and the queue that this request came in from. This time, if you notice, we see in queue chat, not email. We accept the chat request. And here now we are able to see the previous conversation that the customer was having with the system. So we could get some background on what was said. And now we can continue the conversation. Now the customer and the agent are in communication with each other. Again, the agent is able to transfer this conversation to another agent. We can also conference this conversation. So basically, we could bring in another agent in this chat, and all three individuals can speak, or we can just end the conversation when we've reached the end of the conversation, basically. And as well with this, we can see the contact history and also the customer journey. Now, I want you to note, this is not the only conversation we have up right now. We also have the email running in the background. So if the agent decides that he would like to cycle from here to the email, he can do so. We did not have to close off the email chat to enter into this chat. Now I'm going to leave this chat open, and now I'm going to enter into my phone, and I'm going to showcase to you how we are able to initiate a WhatsApp conversation, a messenger conversation, and then also the the um the oh gosh, my apologies, the mobile app conversation. My apologies. So I'm using this system, this program here, Dex, which allows me to access my phone on my screen so that you can see what it looks like when a customer tries to reach an agent using their application. So here we have a WhatsApp conversation. We already have some information being shared here, but we're going to just clear the chat, and we're going to start the process from start. So the customer messages the system. The system greets the customer and requests an email address. Request what language you would like to use. And now it will ask you what assistant you would like. And similar to the website chatbot, we can have a conversation with the AI chatbot, or we can be transferred to an agent. In this case, I will just transfer directly to the agent. Now you can see we have received that request, and now we can see the queue is actually WhatsApp, and we can see the phone number, we can see the source number, and we can see the customer name. Now the agent is able to speak with his customer, and again the agent will be able to see the history of conversation that they had with that customer. So as you see me scrolling up, you realize there's a lot of information here. You can see conversation closed. These were previous conversations that the agent had with this customer. We can also see on the other side the contact history, and we could also look at the contact journey for this customer. And as you can see, the agent and the customer now has direct contact. I want you to note, we did not end our conversation with the customer that was chatting with us via the website. We just added the WhatsApp. Now we're going to access the system via the mobile app. Now we have on the mobile app, we customize 3 categories, whether it's new accounts, investments, or loans. The customer could choose one. Depending on what you would like configured there, it can be changed. The customer can either call from the app or they can chat. When the customer engages in a chat, this is basically similar to the chat that is on the website. The customer is asked for the same information again. This way the system can search its database to know if this is a previous customer or if it's a new customer. Again, we can do self-service, we can do live agent. At this stage, we're going to go straight into the live agent. You can choose what language you would like to use. And the request now comes into the agent. Remember, we're still on the WhatsApp conversation, but now we're able to accept this chat that came in from our mobile app. And as you can see, it's a different queue chat the cloud, as opposed to the previous one with WhatsApp that was actual WhatsApp queue. And when we accept this one, we're able to see the conversation that the customer was having with the system before we continue. And just as the previous chats, we were able to see also the contact history. And here we can see we have communication between the agent and the customer. Now we will use Messenger. And just as the other channels, we engage the system. Hi. The system will re-engage, asking for an email address so that it can check its database, see if we are a previous customer or if we are a new customer. Now it will ask what language you would like to work with. We will choose English. And now it will ask what can it help you with. And just for fun, I will engage it a little bit. And we can see it answers us back. Okay, I can help with finance questions. But now we're going to go and engage the live agent. And here we get the request. But this time we can see Facebook queue, because this request actually came in from the messenger. And even though we have our chat up, our WhatsApp up, or email up, we're still able to accept this request. And converse with the customer simultaneously. And as you can see, we can see the previous conversations with the system. In this case, we do not have any history. But you basically get the general gist of the power of this system and how it can work. Now, we're going to go into the reporting aspect of the system. Like I said earlier in the demo, everything that is done on the system is recorded in some form of reports. And these reports can be used to basically judge how well your agents are working, how well the system is working, and how many customers are coming in, what queues they are using, and what manner in which they are engaging your system, whether it be via email, whether it's being via WhatsApp. You will be able to use these vital information to know how you would like to restructure, whether it is you would like to put more agents in a certain queue, whether you would need to do more advertising, right? You will get a better idea of how things are going in your organization. And for us to see that, there is a portal, everything cloud-based, and this portal here basically gives us an idea of all that is happening in the system, whether it be from an historical standpoint or a live standpoint. And right off the bat on the dashboard, we're able to see these graphs all giving us feedback, right? Incoming, what channel people are using, right? We have real time, we have entry points, right? So we have Facebook, email, voice, right? So we have all the different channels, the date, and basically the contact volume. How many persons are contacting your system via each channel, right? This again we can change, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be these charts showing at this dashboard. You can choose different charts to display on this dashboard as you sign in. You can also see on the top here we have how many persons are signing in IVR, how many calls are in the queue, how many persons are connected, how many agents are available. If you want to look more deeply into the reports, you can go reporting and analytics. Here we can see the number of total agent activity records. We can see the number of total agent session records. We can see the total customer activity records, and we can see total customer session records. But what we're looking for really and truly is our stock reports. And in our stock reports, we're able to see business metrics, historical reports, real-time reports, and transition reports. Let's take a look at our historical reports. And in our historical reports, you'll be able to see license usage, you'll be able to see queue reports, agent reports, callback reports, my team and queue stats, and so forth. If you look at agent reports, you're able to see agent details, contacts handled by agents, team details, team statistics, charts, all different types of reports, everything tying back into the Webex Contact Center. And I would like you to note, everything is stored in the cloud, so it's not that it's an easily manipulated data. You look at agent detail, you can see agent name, interval, multimedia, profile type, blended, right? If we go across some more, we can see channel type. So we have chat, we have email, we have social, and we have telephony. We have the skill profile, we have the skills, whatever skill that we assign to those agents, we have that here as well, shown. We have the login count, how many times the agent has logged in, contact handled, how many contacts they handled, staff hours, This basically showcase from the time they logged in, how long they have been in for, final logout, end of day, initial login time, occupancy, idle count, total idle time, average idle time, and the list goes on. But basically what we're trying to show here is we have so much detailed reports that you will be able to get a great idea of how your agents are working and how efficient your system truly is. Now we're going to look at a different type of report, and that would be the business metrics. And in business metrics, we're going to take a look at customer journey. And what I like about this report is it puts the customer journey in such a wonderful display, right, that it's easy to understand. So that's all of it, some time to load. And that is right. The second time is the charm. So now we can see the graph here. And what we're seeing basically is the customer journey entering into the system. We can see how the customer entered the system, whether it be via inbound calls. We can see when I go over it, I highlighted, we can see 19. We can see how many came in via chats, 4. We can see how many came into the system via emails, 13. That being the main email. And then we can also see how many came in via this alternative email, which is 1. Right? Now these 2 emails you can see coming to 1 queue. Right? The chats, we can see this is bot interaction. And then where the call is concerned, we can see we have main, and then we also have Salesforce. Then we can see what queue it goes into. And then we can see the queue wait time, less than 1, greater than 1 minute. And here we've seen it depending on the agent on the other end. So we can see queue time greater than 1 for Rick Barrows. You can see queue time greater than 1 for Sandra Jefferson, and so forth. And the same thing we can see for the other queues. In this case, with the bot interaction, we can see it goes to chat the cloud, right, for the queue wait time that's greater than 10 minutes, and then we can see it being transferred to Sandra Jefferson. Right, so we basically have an idea here using this graph, this depiction, how the customer journey was and where they entered from. So we can see where they entered from, whether it be calls, chats, or emails. We can see what happened when they entered. We can see how long they were in the queue for, and then we can see which agent they received the call from. And then now we can also see how long they were in the queue before that agent answered that call. Now I'll take this opportunity to close off this demo, but I hope I was able to properly showcase some of the features that Webex Contact Center can bring to any organization. It is a very strong product. I have a lot of faith in it. It is relatively new, but it is really good. Like I said, cloud-based, right? You have a lot of benefits using it. It is very well integratable with different channels, social media, email, chatbot, all these great things. It is also very easy to integrate with third-party gadgets. It is very customizable, so things that I've shown thus far, you can customize it to better suit your company. And we at UNDSL strive our best to do better at what we do and be most efficient. And we take pride in the work that we show. So I hope that this demo was truly insightful, and do have a good day.